Hello, how's it going? My headphones just made a bunch of noise there. Right, let's get into this. I'm not particularly good at horror games, so I have no idea how it's gonna go. And I know pretty much nothing about this game anyway. Right, enter madness. Uh, I had to no, because the issue is, right, um the sync this the desync, because I'm playing this on PS4, right? There is desync that I can't really do anything about. Like it's not going to sync up, so I'm not going to use it until I find out how to really do that. Uh, I want. I wish there was like a master. What is it? Master volume, or would that be global? I don't know. Whatever. Let's go with that for now. Let's have crosshair on. Yeah, I can add a delay, but I think I have my mic at 650, and the delay for the PNG tuber, avatar, whatever, only goes up to 500. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about it at the moment. Oh dear. Scary game. Oh dear. How is the audio balance, by the way? Yeah, it is curious. Because I know some people are able to like balance it out, but I don't. I tried having them both at 500. I think it was okay-ish, but yeah, I don't know. That's true. It's not making a ton of noise just yet. When we get into it, maybe there'll be a bigger example to get around to figure out. Enter the madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. PlayStation 2. Oh dear. It doesn't exactly look like a PS2 game. I think it looks noticeably better. Ish. Wow, a shape. There are several Call of Cthulhu setting games that go back to maybe like 2005. I would say personally this looks a little bit better than Skyrim. On actually no, let me just so I think bizarrely the Skyrim dungeon cave areas, I think you could say it looks like that. But I mean there are still better things here. Maybe the fog is a bit much. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Okay, obviously. What's this? Okay, if I grab... something's gonna jump out, isn't it? Whoa. Oh, it's a crowbar thingy. Oh, it's chain cutters. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, hey, can I cut this one as well? No? Oh, if I go back, maybe I can cut it. It's true. You weren't expected to keep them. Oh boy, this game is creepy. I already do not like it. Why is there an entire dead thing? Why is there an entire collection of dead things here? Oh.
What a putrid offering. Don't fight.
Uh-oh.
You have been chosen.
Well, I can't get through that way, I guess. Oh.
Behold.
I guess I can.
Everything has already been written.
Yeah, it was a bit of a brisk walk, wasn't it?
You will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey's really doing a number on you. So how's the audio then? Hey Simon, how's it going? Is that more whiskey? I'm not going to drink more whiskey.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay, good. What is this? The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Psycho Odyssey. What's that? Oh. Hey Cassie, how's it going? I want to turn that back up. Whoa. You can't phone me.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth?
Oh, right, okay.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh! Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Strength represents the ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chance of forcing doors on mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussion. Okay. What should I go for? Oh my god. Wait, we're a detective, so we need to put more points into investigation. Oh, I need 6 points to upgrade that. Yeah, you might be right. Let's go for one of those. Hmm. Yeah, let's put one in occultism. I don't know. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. So, like, I'm not really leveling up. I'm just putting in EXP towards it. Right. Let's just leave it. Wait, what's eloquence? You know what? I'm going to take some from that. I'm going to put it into spot hidden a bit more. There, level 3. I'll leave occultism as it is. Alright, let's just get on with it. Wait, no. Was there anything else I could do? Ah, screw it. Let's just go.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the
Oh,
team.
wow.
Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Is that Steve Blum? Or Bloom? How'd you say his surname?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
A drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
No, that's not Steve
Do
Blum.
you know to whom you speak?
Bloom.
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Do I get to actually make an assumption about this painting?
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
Oh,
right.
poor Simon.
I'll look at your picture.
Oh, jeez.
That's all you
Rest
got?
in peace.
The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
I want to take a look at the painting first. It looks pretty cool. Investigation.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
Consult diary. A strange picture, painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death, was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case named after his daughter who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. There were some other silly bits that... What? Oh, jeez. It scared me. I didn't realize he was still here. What do we think, gang? We've got a mystery to solve. Prohibition? What does Pepe Silva have to do with this? Alright, let's go on with this.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in a dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cut-in. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They lived a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. I kind of agree with this.
Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The character model, this Stephen Webster guy, it looks sort of mid-late Xbox 360 era. I read about her mental fragility in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
There is no Pepe Silva. All this
Sarah
mail is going to
visions.
nobody.
Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Wait, investigation professional? What does that mean? Like, I'm using my skill, I guess, but what does the professional
Her
part
husband
mean?
was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Where did Sarah
Dark
Hawkins live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I've heard only good things about Darkwater. You're asking
I'm
the
a
wrong
private
guy.
investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see?
He's admitting he's not the
Find
right guy
meaning
for this
behind
job.
this.
And Stephen Webster says he's not as smart as he thinks. What does he want?
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
I've heard
Quiet
Darkwater does have a
on your
pirate
side.
problem, which is
That's something
pretty
to-
bad.
An artist dies with her family in a house fire.
Hello, Dogwater
Your only
Elite.
clue
Thanks for coming over.
It's a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death.
Honestly,
You will be handsomely
Dogwater
compensated.
Island is probably
Alright, I'll
tons
take the
better
case.
than Darkwater Island.
I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer, but it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater.
Yes,
I've got a
there is a
book on the
weird
board.
thing about the animation, isn't
I'll
there?
no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Oh, cool, I can interact with random things again.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
Yeah, I think it's literally like they're modern models, but the anime. Well, it's weird because this game is a Unreal Engine game, and yeah, the animation isn't quite up to scratch, I think. But I think the studio that made it, Cyanide, I think it is. I kind of feel like they're a lesser known game studio, maybe. I don't know. But I would hope that the game has more quality into... Oh, wait. What? A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Interesting. Oh, cool. So that, like, leveled me up. Or improved my skill a bit. Awesome. Yeah, I would hope the game has a bit more...
The law
is better than it looks. Not that I
Holding
think
your
it looks
position
terrible.
and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Can I go through here? Oh, what's this? Some kind of drink?
I wonder why I still take these
Oh.
things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put all ends to the nightmares. But for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Dogwater, you're a bit into Call of Cthulhu, aren't you? What's your take on this game? Have you heard of it before?
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Oh, I guess he's done with that case.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Yeah.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, It was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. You know what? I hope it's not a
All I have to do is go to the port.
visceral, gory game.
I just hope that I can find
Well,
a
I guess
boat able
technically
to
it's a
take
bit
me
late for that because we did just walk through a cave full of
a good old
dead
story
fish.
of blackmail and a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Oh, listen, I do not handle tense and scary very well at all. Like, oh god, what was it? I think years and years ago, me and some friends had this like little
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
little
Husband couldn't
competition to see
understand.
who could play through the Slender Man game, who could finish it first, and obviously I didn't get very far. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Alright, I think we've seen enough here. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, I can close this? Yeah. Okay. Lovecraft is all about the creeping horror that stacks up as time goes on. Yeah, like, I prefer that over jump scares and horror gore and I don't know. Like, I would never personally play through Outlast. I've seen gameplay of it, but I wouldn't play through it. So hopefully this game isn't within the vein of Outlast because I'm probably going to switch off. Yeah, I got to close those drawers, those file cabinets. Poppy Play. Oh, you know what? Poppy Playtime. I've watched the map pack videos on those, and it looks fun. Well, not like playing through it is fun, but the storyline behind it. All right, let's go. Oh. Bet in there will be scary sequences, but it's after things get into the surreal, unbelievable. While everything is still rooted, Lovecraft tends to foreshadow a whole ton. Ah, interesting. Oh wow, yeah, this looks a bit... It doesn't look amazing. Like, the way his jacket looks... It didn't look very, right, basically. It looks a bit odd.
We're almost there.
Which one of you vibes the most with that sea captain guy? Was his name James Fitzroy? Which of you would hang out with him? Yeah. Well, I mean, this was a pre-rendered cutscene. Maybe it had a bit more work done on it. But when we're within the game engine itself, it could still be a bit janky. But we'll see. You never know.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
No, you can't just pick up a crate like that. That's weird. What's in these crates? They do not look heavy at all.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you.
His bar holds
As
a
for me,
surprise?
You'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Wow. You know what? So far I'm liking this game. We get to explore a little bit, so that's good. Let's talk to this fisherman, if I even can. No, I don't seem to be able to interact. It really isn't that much of a run, is it? Yeah, well, let's go into this pub. Ugh, texture's not very... The textures looked a bit grainy. Oh, that's gross, dude. You know what you did.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
For now.
In my bar, we don't serve trouble.
He hasn't peed himself yet. It wasn't me? Wait, I'm not gonna... So, I don't have good eloquence, or... What was my strength at? Should I apologize? Well, how do we want to play Pierce? Like, is he a tough guy, or is he... Like, you know... Is he a bit of a charmster? We've got good investigation, so like... Not sure. Yeah, I can't see my stat options. Like, I know I put a lot into... I think he's got more strength than eloquence. But I don't remember. Alright, let's do... Oh, good grief. Alright, let's just apologize this time.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry
Oh.
Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
That didn't end so
Here
bad,
for
did it?
information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Yeah, it is a role-playing game, so... Let's kind of warm him up first. Let's ask him about Darkwater. Oh, actually, no. Let's order a drink first.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Only a small glass.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
Okay. Oh, that would affect my destiny. Why a stranded
A
whale?
stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
The she shanties in the background. Man, that group seems to be enjoying singing a lot, huh? They do indeed. I can barely understand what they're singing, though. Let's ask about Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's true that they were strange.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
That's true. Yeah. Because Pierce did mention
I've got
whiskey is bad for him, didn't he?
Anything else?
Oh. Is that a new
What
option?
can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings.
No, I guess
Never
not.
understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Yeah.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What else can you tell me? No
I didn't
prohibition?
expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Warehouse 36.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
What kind of
Sailors
rumors?
from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Let's go
That'll be all for now.
exploring.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
What's that say at the end? Miss Baker, always free for the lady. Ah, interesting.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Shanty. 21st May 1847. Miraculous catch. The sailor returned to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the sailor, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch. Covered the whole deck and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special event at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Yeah, interesting, guys. There was someone else nearby. A lady, I think.
What you looking at, stranger?
What is a woman like you doing in a
The
place like
clientele is
this?
predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Okay, madam. What about this guy over here?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whisper.
He does not look
Will
well.
follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
She won't stop asking.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No.
You
No,
think he's just
the
got?
risks are too high. It's a book.
You might be
after all.
right. Maybe I was acting too hasty.
Pure knowledge.
Okay, I think we're done here.
You have no right to treat us like this.
Where's Bradley?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oh, let's take a look over here first.
Gentlemen, please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! They're cops. They can't understand.
What did kill it?
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it.
Look at
Nobody
these
listens to
wounds.
us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah?
Oh, it's a bad omen.
He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Yeah, I think you're totally out of your depth.
Don't treat me like another one of these locals. You're completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking? That you can call the National Guard to an island like Dogwater?
Really? You think they're
For a
self-inflicted?
stranded fish? Gosh darn, Mr. Not like another one of these locals.
Could be right.
Go give your valuable advice somewhere else, huh? Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
No.
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign. There's something coming. Trouble. Something real bad.
Yeah, I don't claim to be an expert on medicine, but you could 100. You're 100% right. Wow. Hey, that's like the one I found in my nightmare. That's weird. That's not you know, that's not strange. That's not uncanny. Right, so, oh, we've got to go and speak to the Fitzroy guy. Harbor Master. You know what? That's kind of eerie. What's over here? It is a rather gassy lantern, isn't it? Oh, it's okay in here. Yeah, what's up with this? Like, is it supposed to be smoke?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. If one of my doors were open and someone came in the other door that is closed, I would be so taken off guard. That's very true, isn't it? Like, you would go through this one first. Like, an outsider wouldn't really know there is another door over here. So if they went over here just to... Very true.
This place seems half abandoned.
You know what? It does seem half abandoned. 100% right about that. It is deranged.
Priscilla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
You know what? Let's talk to him before I investigate his stuff anymore.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Oh, really? Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? How strange. While he's standing out there, I'm gonna nosy around a bit. Hey, medicine! The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. So that goes up by 2% each time. That's good.
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, it's a peg leg. Or a prosthetic leg. I guess prosthetic leg is much more acceptable these days, eh?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Good night. Alright. What's that? You know what? That is kind of weird to keep that as a trophy. Oh my god, is it a trophy? Is it literally supposed to be a trophy?
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
Right. Oh, what's this?
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Whoa. That's a gnarly looking candle. Oh, cool. I've got a lighter ability. Well, Fitzroy.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Let's talk about Darkwater.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any
You mean like the Mariana Trench?
About mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh, good, it's not a trophy.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
What did Charles Hawkins
I know
really
that
do for a
Charles
living?
Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Interesting. Let's go back into the pub.
What can I get you?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
nightmares, can hear things and voices whispering, will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Oh.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
Patchouli oil.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like
Oh no.
that.
Is that bad?
We're not
What is
speaking
it,
ill, we're
stinky
just
or
saying that Daniel Hawkins
is it
made a
just
fortune without taking any risk.
sticky?
There. You're speaking hell, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
What
Hippies.
brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
What is this song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
Cassie, you're gonna have to
I saw the newspaper.
spill a
You don't
better
believe it.
smelling oil then,
Watch
aren't
what
you?
you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Yikes.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Oh, why did
So long.
why did he put so much like emphasis on stranger like that? Oh,
What?
interesting.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourself,
Oh, you spilled the entire bottle.
Abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
Alright. Let's get inside warehouse 36.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Good old spot hidden. Yeah.
I could use this old winch.
Oh,
to
it's
lift the
missing a
grate,
handle.
but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Eyes open. Ah, we found something.
A whale vertebrae. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
It's a real fossil. Oh? Ratchet device. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Hey, there we go. This lever activates the mechanism.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
I wish I had spot hidden in real life. Alas, I've just got normal eyeballs. Oh, am I still missing something? It would be so handy. Right, there's got to be something left. Oh, there it is. Cogwheel. This cogwheel is a part of a mechanism.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Magical lighter helped to find that.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke
What?
it.
Some people just have it. I would like dissect a drawer and find nothing. Then Gulia will look in it for a second and find what I'm looking for. Yeah. It sucks. That's how my sister is too. No, I said cogwheel. I very specifically said cogwheel.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid.
Yeah, you could say I'm stupid.
What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
How am I getting out of this one? Let's play dumb.
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around.
Lady, your long cigarette is missing.
The Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Whoa. That's a low blow.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
At least I dodged those knife attacks.
I'm getting careless. didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
She did get me in the nods. Yep. Oh, lock picking.
Damnation.
Oh, come on, dude.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Oh, you mean over... Could be. It kind of does look like him, doesn't it? Doesn't he wear, like, bluish trousers? Yeah, same beard, same hair. Not bluish trousers, yellow trousers. Does look like him. Who's this exactly? Saint Brendan the Navigator.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers.
Yeah, yeah, blue sweater, beige
I
pants.
can't even say which language it's written in.
It's written in Cthulhu language, obviously. You can tell by the fact that it doesn't look like anything else.
I've no idea what it says.
Oh, black pants. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right, so I can't go through there because it's broken.
It's no use. The padlock.
Is there even anything in there that I could use? Probably not. So I'm not gonna get obsessive about it.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Come on. Whatever.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I could use spot hidden. Yeah. Yeah, there's got to be something, right? Like they wouldn't lock me out of it like that, would they? I don't mean to get obsessive about this, but I'd rather just like get to the bottom of it. There's got to be something. Try it again? You're probably right.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I mean, that was a practice try.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
No one's looking, so I'll try it again.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Grabbing it? Yeah, like this? Like grab it with the hand?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
It's not working.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
What if I like lean into it like that? And then...
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Maybe there's a key nearby. I wonder if Saint Brendan has the key. Hold on a second. Kick it. Kick the door down. I don't believe... Oh, you know what I didn't try? You know what I didn't try, right? You're gonna think I'm stupid for not trying this earlier. Alright? Later? Oh.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Like...
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
How do I kick? There must be a kick button. There's always a kick button.
It's no use. The padlock won't give. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I guess we're out of options. Like I can't well I can try leaning this way instead. But I can't get to the I can't really get to the door handle, you know? Okay. It's not fair. Wait, if I crouch and then try it.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
That sucks. I guess that's it. It's no use. What these guys got to say?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I'd never have... Oh, because of the graffiti, right? I've just arrived, you fools.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment.
Yeah, when you guys sober up.
We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
I wonder if I can find out about St. Brendan.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Is this where you live?
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Grabbing the handle. Yeah. Why didn't they try and call me out on trying to lockpick that door?
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
I reckon Cat is the most sober person on this island.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Is it
Oh.
Kat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
So we can go back to we should be able to at least go back and speak to Fitzroy, since we know that he's being blackmailed now. Oh, what's he got to say?
Where do you think you're going?
What are the police doing
I
here?
thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
All right, good
That's
night.
true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
They do seem like two rather fine gentlemen, so it's a shame that they're drunk 100% of the time now.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again? I told you to
You
be...
didn't tell me to be
No
set.
need to get worked up.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat it.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Oh, I can't talk to him about Cat. Or can I? Would it change?
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain Cat.
No.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Right.
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh, I've got 2 points I can spend now. Oh, I can only improve those by finding items. Okay. Oh, mental trauma. Oh, wow. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. So I've only read one of... Oh, I didn't mean to end that. I've only read through one of the Lovecraft stories. The one called Dagon, which is pretty good, I guess. Yeah, that's not trauma. What I mean, that's more than trauma. That's like, I don't know, vast like trauma. That's beyond trauma. Oh, oh, that's nasty. Well, it's not nasty. It's kind of like sad. What do these two want to talk about? Anything?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
All right. You know what? We should go in here again because Kat's moved. Oh, she's back in her place.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter.
Oh dear.
Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
No.
I don't think I'm ready to pay the price.
As you wish. But I think you'll be back.
I'll figure it out myself. I don't trust her. She's gonna ask me for someone's hands.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
The girl doctor, Golden, she won't stop asking.
stupid idiots.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the dock. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
It's clearly a knife. Like, I've seen it. Like, she didn't hold up a shoe. See what they got to say.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it
I've
shut.
already heard you don't know what her
What's
knife
with you
is.
wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Whoa.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
Good grief.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I only mean to compliment her.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
I really don't want to get messed up by Kat because I know she's going to stab me.
Gentlemen, farewell.
I know it.
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
More alcohol.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
That shouldn't be hard.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
What would you say to a deal? Your bottle for a service.
It's $5 for everyone, including you.
Are you sure?
Certain.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
That'll be all for now.
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Here.
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance.
Oh dear.
Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
Oof, I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear it.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff at too high a price.
You got it coming.
It's broken.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get.
Really?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
These padlocks are terrible. Right, well, I don't think there's anything I can do here. Like, this ladder's destroyed. I'm gonna have to ask Kat for help. I don't want her help.
Hey, tell him to calm down.
Me? And why would I do that?
It was just a little joke.
So I mustn't have understood it because it didn't make me laugh.
Well?
You don't like our prices, it's gonna cost you a lot more than a bottle.
He's stewed to the gills. You'll get nothing out of him.
I'm not interested in a chat. I want to tan his hide.
Tan my what? Oh, no, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm okay now. Please.
Oh yeah? What I heard didn't sound too friendly to me.
No, please. My tongue got ahead of my senses, or something like that. Hey, tell him to calm down.
Me?
Calm down, calm
And
down,
why
calm
would
down.
I do
Come on,
that?
come on, come on, calm down.
It was just a little joke.
So I mustn't have understood.
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
You're back again.
You got anything new
What
for
can
me?
I do for you?
No, he's got
I
nothing
shall be on
new.
my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Kat.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Wait, I've gone through her thing already. Can I lie?
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Huh. You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Come on now.
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yeah.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy.
I like her character design. I think she's cool.
Damn stupid idiots.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Yikes.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh, cool. Reconstruction mode.
What happened here? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. It smells as bad as it looks.
Yeah, this game is great. I wish I was into Call of Cthulhu like ages ago.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
And what are you?
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
I should probably spend some character points. I've got 4 available. Right. So this horrible... I need to head to bed. It's been fun. Okay, good night. Thanks for watching.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the
Baker.
passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Ah.
Officer Bradley.
She's the one who
You've
drinks for
finally
free.
grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Yeah, that's far.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
This game is great, so I'm going to have to play more of it soon. I think I'm going to leave it here for tonight, though. That's chapter 3. Oh, I can't pause it yet. So I'll let this thing play out. Oh yeah, he's got a huge scar.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Oh, I'll talk to him first.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous.
But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Okay.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Okay.